Hello there guys, it's currently the 21st of November. I'm playing Fallout 4 and I want to show you that the duplication glitch is still working. I'll show you how to do that, and there's a couple of other things I want to share with you as well. As you can see, I'm right at the beginning of the game. I've not really done anything yet. I've not spoke to Codsworth or anything like that. But let's just have a quick look at my stats. Now, I'm not using any mods or anything like this. I'm just using a little bit of a cheat that still allows you to get the achievements and those kind of things, and still allows you to play in survival mode, and it enables me to get my stats above max. So you can see here 16, 17, 20, 15, 20, 16 and 19. So if you want to know how to get your stats up this high right at the beginning of the game, without using any mods or console commands or anything like that, I'm actually on an Xbox, so I don't have console commands, then I do have another video that shows you how to do this. You can see that in the description if you want to check that one out. And also, if you want to know how to duplicate your special books, then watch. I've got a video that shows you how to do that. So I've got a stack on the floor here, I've got a stack on the floor in there, I've got a load going around this conveyor belt, and I think I've got some on me as well. Let's have a look. So if I just pop over to my inventory, yeah, I've got 22 on me as well. And I've also duplicated one of these. So if you want to know how to do that, then that's in one of my other videos too. There will be a link in the description. But let's crack on with this video. What I'm going to do is duplicate an item to show you how it duplicates. I'm going to do circuitry, because I've only got a few of those. So I've got no circuitry in my workshop, but I do have 4 on my person. Now, because there's only 4, when I drop them, they're not going to group together. So I'm going to drop these. They'll just drop as 4 single items. There we go. So now they're all on the floor. Now I go into my workshop. I hover over them. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to press down and hold down the scrap button. So I'm doing that now. And now I'm going to slide my thumb over to the store button. So on Xbox, that's slide from X to B. When I get to the store button, I'm going to keep it held down. So I'm holding down X. I'm going to slide over to B very quickly and keep my thumb on B. So that's that done. Now I'm holding down B. And as you can see, I've got 2 menus on the screen. The first one is asking me if I want to scrap the circuitry. So whilst keeping the B button held down, I'm going to press A to scrap the circuitry. Now I'm still holding B. Now it's asking me if I want to store the circuitry. So I'm going to press A again. Now I release B. Now that little jump that it did, that's because I caught the Y button as I was sliding across. That doesn't always happen. So next one, X pressed down, slide to B, B held down, A and A. See, that time I didn't catch the Y. So X pressed down, slide to B, A and A. Right, I do have another video on my channel where rather than showing you the game footage, what I'm actually doing is filming my Xbox controller. So if you watch that video, you can see exactly how I'm sliding my thumb across. You can get the timing correct and all those things. And I do 2 different methods of doing this. So you see, I've doubled it up now. I've got 8, whereas previously I only had 4. So there's a method where you slide your thumb. That's the one I prefer. But I also do a method where I have my index finger on the X button and my middle finger on the B button, and I kind of just walk from one to the other. I mean, it's just as easy to do either one, but I actually find that walking method... Whoops, I didn't need to go in there, did I? I actually find that walking method a little bit more clumsy, a little bit more difficult. Why isn't it opening my Pip-Boy? Sometimes this happens. You press the button, it doesn't open the Pip-Boy. But I have noticed if you just do a couple of other things, it then works. Sometimes if you change your view like that, then it works. There we go. How weird is that? So I'm pressing the Pip-Boy button, the B button, nothing happens. But if you change your view to first person and then back to third person, it works. So it's just a little fault in the game. So let's drop these ones again. And I haven't got a drop button, look. My drop button's disappeared. Alright, let's try again. Now I have a drop button. Bethesda. All the time, things going wrong. There we go. So circuitry on the floor, and you'll see now it's in... there's each one of these. Let's have a look. They're all 1, and this one at the end is 4. So all I'm going to do is pick them all up. I'm not going to do any duplicating, just pick them up. And now I'll go into my Pip-Boy again, and I'll drop them again, and this time they'll drop in one pile. So as soon as you've got 8 or more, you can drop them as one pile. Any less than 8, it will just drop as single items. But when you've got 8 or more, they drop as one pile. So now when I duplicate it, I get 8 of them for the scrap, and then 8 of them for the store. So now I'll have 16 in my workshop, as you can see right here. So I'll take all of those. When I drop this on the floor, they're going to drop as 2 piles of 8. So let's drop them. And again, I'll just pick them both straight back up, and that'll give me one pile of 16. So now I'll drop them again. And now pop into workshop mode, hover over it, holding down the X button, slide across to B, keep B held down, A and A. That's all there is to it. So when you duplicate things like this, as you've noticed, it's asking me if I want to scrap and store. Now if you're down to a raw item like steel, rubber, adhesive, something like that, then when you scrap it and you store it, the scrapped item is the same as the original item. So what you're essentially doing, every time you do this, you're doubling that item. Now it gets up really quickly. You can see I've got 3,000 adhesive here. If I take that out and I drop it on the floor, obviously I'm going to get over 6,000 adhesive. So there's 3,000 on the floor. Go into my workshop mode, scrap and store. I did catch the Y button that time, so a little jump. Pop back in here, and you can see I've now got 6,000. So the next time that'd go to 12,000, then 24, then 48, then whatever's next. So yeah, it would go up very, very quickly. So you can see I've been duplicating some cloth here. I've got 12,000 of those. Glass, I've got 11,000. Oil, 26,000. So you can see I've got a lot of items that I need to use. Now I do have another video where I show you how to use these specific items, oil, glass and cloth, in order to level up your character so you can get to like max level. Well, there's kind of not a max level, but as high as you want to get before you start playing the game. So please do check out my other videos. You'll see how to duplicate these books, how to duplicate things like armor, clothing, unique weapons. One of the things that you can do is to get a unique weapon, you can modify it, create it however you want it, then you can duplicate it and you can give it to all of your settlers or share it with your buddy that you're walking around with, and you do it the same way that you duplicate these books. Another thing that you can use this duplication glitch for, if you want unlimited bullets, then build an ammo factory. I've got one up there, I think. I'm not sure if I have one on this save or not, because this is quite an early save. Ah, no, I haven't, because it's on that plot there normally, my ammo factory. Yeah, if you build an ammo factory, then just duplicate the necessary materials to create the bullets, put them in the factory, and then just leave it going while you're building in your settlement, and you'll have thousands and thousands of bullets. Another thing you can use this for, I'm not sure if on this character I can do this yet, but let's have a look. In my, can I do this? Yes. So if you have, if you build one of these, oh no, I can't do it yet because I don't have the required rank for doing these yet. But if you build one of these, it costs you like 600 caps. I haven't got any caps either. It's because I've not been anywhere yet. But when you scrap it and store it, you get half your caps back. So once you've done that a couple of times, you're then building them for free from your storage without spending any caps at all, and then you can just keep getting more and more caps. So I've also got a video on my channel about that. I'll leave links to all of these videos for you in the description. So if you want to do any of those things, you want to duplicate weapons, you want to duplicate your special book, you want to duplicate ammo, you want to duplicate armor, or you want to get unlimited caps, please check my other videos. But I just wanted to make this video today to confirm that on the 21st of November, with all of the latest updates installed, the duplication glitch is definitely still working. So if you're having trouble with it, then it's maybe your timing on the controller. So watch the other video that's linked in the description that shows you the controller view. Because on that view, you'll actually see my fingers on my controller and you'll see exactly what you need to do. But it definitely still works. It works for Xbox and it works for PlayStation. So that's all from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it, like it, leave a comment, and I will see you soon. Oh, quickly before I go, did you buy Fallout 76? I was really excited about it. I almost pre-ordered it, but I didn't. I held off, had a look at the reviews, and I've also been watching some people playing it on YouTube, and I'm glad I didn't buy it. It looks a complete mess. So I'm going to hold out, but if it goes cheap in the Game Pass or in Xbox Gold or anything like that, then I'll buy it. But I'm very disappointed with Bethesda. They've spent a long time making a game that looks terrible. So hopefully they iron out some of the glitches and problems that it has, and it makes it a better game, because I do think it's got potential, but I also think it's got serious problems. And of course, because it's multiplayer, you can't pause. And when you're in your Pip-Boy doing stuff, you're very vulnerable, which is a serious problem. So yeah, I will get it, but I haven't got it yet. I've held out because of all the shockingly poor reviews. So I'm just going to carry on playing this for a while. So I'll see you all soon. You take care. Bye-bye.